Next day, morning in Willow Creek arrived gently as always, but gentleness had no place in Ethan's heart today. The weight of a truth he never asked for sat heavy on his chest. And for the first time in his life, he wished morning wouldn't come. Grace prepares breakfast, toast, scrambled eggs, and a cup of tea for herself. Her movements are slower today. She pauses once, pressing a hand to her chest before forcing a breath and continuing. Upstairs, Ethan lies awake in bed. He hasn't slept much. The letter, the words, the diagnosis, keep replaying.
Why wouldn't she tell me? Why would she hide something like that?
He runs a hand through his hair, frustrated, hurt. His eyes burn, not from tears, but from everything he cannot understand. Grace knocks softly on his door.
Ethan? Breakfast is ready, sweetheart.
Ethan doesn't respond. After a moment, she steps away slowly, sadness filling her eyes. Ethan eventually comes downstairs. Grace's face brightens a little, but he doesn't look at her. He sits without a word. Grace tries to smile, tries to pretend things are normal.
I made your favorite. Scrambled eggs the way you like.
Can we just not pretend today?
Hearing those hurtful words, Grace's hand trembles faintly around her teacup.
I'm trying, Ethan.
Exactly. You're always trying. Always pushing yourself. Even when.
Grace freezes for a brief second. Her smile stiffens.
Even when? What?
Nothing.
There are wounds that bleed silently. And the deepest pain is often the one we choose not to speak about. Grace stands, steadying herself against the counter for a moment too long. Ethan notices, but looks away. Ethan leaves the house early to avoid walking with her. Grace watches him through the window, her heart sinking. She grabs her bag and steps outside, locking the door. She walks slowly toward the diner, taking shallow breaths. The winter air feels heavier today. Mrs. Collins, watering her porch plants, notices immediately.
Grace, dear, you're pale. Are you all right?
Grace manages a tight smile.
Didn't sleep. I'll be okay.
You don't have to carry everything alone, sweetheart.
Grace swallows hard, nods quickly, and walks away before she breaks. Meanwhile, at the bus stop, Ethan stands apart from everyone. His friends notice.
Yo, Ethan. You good, man?
Just tired.
You look like crap, dude. Something happen?
Nothing. Forget it.
When pain becomes too heavy to hold, even honesty feels like a burden. The school hallway buzzes with chatter. Ethan walks through it all, quiet, withdrawn. A few kids accidentally bump into him, he barely reacts. His friend Tyler jogs up beside him.
Bro, did you finish the history homework?
Didn't feel like it.
Whoa, Ethan Miller skipping homework? You sick?
Just drop it, Tyler.
Okay. Chill.
A teacher passing by frowns.
Mr. Miller, watch your tone, please.
Ethan nods stiffly, but inside he burns with frustration. Anger is rarely about the moment. It's the echo of everything left unsaid. Ethan was sitting alone in class. Students whisper, the teacher lectures, but Ethan hears nothing. He stares at the corner of his notebook where he's drawn a shaky heart monitor line. Just like the one he saw on his mom's medical report.
She's sick. Really sick. And she didn't tell me. Why? Why would she hide something like that from me? Does she think I'm a kid? Does she think I can't handle it?
He presses his palms against his eyes, trying to shut out the thoughts. But one question refuses to go away.
What if I lose her too?
He grips the sides of the desk, fighting back the wave of fear rising in his chest. In the cafeteria, Ethan picks his food. Across the room, a few kids laugh loudly.
Isn't that Ethan's mom who works at the diner? I saw her yesterday. She messed up my order again.
Yeah, my dad said she's always spaced out. Maybe she's getting old or something.
Dude, imagine your mom serving burgers, while everyone else's parents have real jobs.
The table erupts in laughter. Ethan stands abruptly, chair scraping, fists clenched.
Shut up.
The entire cafeteria goes silent.
Oh, someone's mad.
Don't talk about my mom like that.
At that moment, the teacher on lunch duty intervenes.
Ethan, sit down or step outside. Now.
Ethan storms out, breathing hard. He leans against the hallway wall, heart pounding.
She's working herself to death, and they laugh at her.
He slams his fist softly against the wall, fighting back the ache in his chest. In the diner, Grace moves slower today. She hides it well, but not well enough. A customer, impatient, snaps his fingers.
Miss? Been waiting 10 minutes here.
Grace forces a polite smile.
I'm so sorry, sir. I'll get that right away.
She turns, but the room tilts. She grips the counter until her vision steadies. The young waitress notices.
Grace. You sure you're okay?
Just dizzy. Didn't eat enough this morning.
Maybe tell your son to help out more?
Grace shakes her head gently.
He's dealing with enough as it is.
A mother hides her pain not because she must, but because love teaches her to. Grace steps into the back room to breathe. She leans against the wall, pressing a hand to her chest.
Just a few more hours, then I can rest.
But her breathing stays uneven. After school, Ethan walks instead of taking the bus. He needs air. Space. Time. He walks past the florist shop. Mrs. Jenkins waves.
Ethan. Help me carry this box, will you?
Ethan forces a polite nod and helps.
Your mom passed by this morning. She looked tired, poor thing.
She always looks tired.
Mrs. Jenkins notices the edge in his voice.
Ethan. She's doing her best.
Everyone keeps saying that.
Because it's true.
Ethan shakes his head, unable to stop the frustration.
She doesn't tell me anything. Not about the bills. Not about her health. Nothing.
Mrs. Jenkins studies him for a moment, seeing the pain beneath the anger.
Sometimes people hide their struggles not to protect themselves, but to protect the ones they love.
Ethan goes still. Her words hit hard. He walks away without responding. By sunset, both mother and son carried different pieces of the same fear. One carried the truth in silence. The other carried questions with no answers. They were drifting, not out of anger, but out of love weighed down by secrets. And the distance between them was only beginning. Please stay tuned for next episode. Do like and subscribe. Till then, ciao.